irrigation. We can irrigate this irrigation without compromising the irrigation in Egypt. We can share it. Livestock is not possible. Fishing is not possible. Industry is not possible without water. Tourism is affected, and health is affected. Water. I want to raise the level of debate to Ugandans that I know the expectation and excitement about oil and gas, and we have discovered it in viable quantities. God bless Uganda. But Uganda is gifted with a resource that is sustainably generated. But oil and gas is a depleting asset. It will finish. But water, and I appeal to you, our colleagues, we must look at water in its hydraulic cycle. So we must address ourselves forest cover to ensure. Mr. Minister, sometimes I get a feeling people don't connect water and forest cover. So they are looking at water without knowing that actually if the forest cover was wiped out, water would also go. So don't look at the water as it flows out of old forest. No, look at water and the forest cover, look at water on wetlands, conservation of water, water bodies, because water comes from evaporation and transpiration. And these two, you must ensure them for condensation, for rain to come, for water to come. You have helped us to bring water, which is already available underground. Your assistance should also be focused on the cycle of water. Only then can we ensure sustainable flow of water in time. And consequently, in time. That's the logic. And Chairman LC1, Nyagara Kwebas, you put the user committee, you put the maintenance facility, you put their user charges. Don't complain about user charge, because the user charge means if anything goes wrong on that hand pump, you don't go to Egypt. You don't go to Egypt to say, hey, I'm a such a take over. No, at least you have got some money that can repair and maintain this facility they have put in place. Look, we are going to spend 4.5 billion US dollars in these programs, and it would be terrible after commissioning, these things are not functioning because the users are not taking care. This machine, this equipment, this borehole is now yours forever. Welcome to the Mungano. Our next level, we are going to move from hand pump. This hand pumping, the Egyptians will tell you, you had Shadoof. Shadoof was, You had Shadoof, you just put the container, you put it wrong, and you wind it, now you have moved to a hand pump, now we want to move to a solar pumping so that I don't need to do this again anymore. This is the progression, and the engineering and technology is available. You can have a solar pump and we move from people lining up in a borehole. Yeah? So we are starting with the hand pump, but we must move away from a hand pump to a pump system where water can be piped and reach more people than everyone lining up on one source. That's our mission. That's where we are going. Thank you very much.
Honorable Professor Ephraim Monto, Minister of Water and the Environment of Republic of Uganda, Ambassador Ahmed Al-Aziz, Ambassador of the Arab Republic of Egypt, Mr. Okuraja, Permanent Secretary and Senior Officials from Ministry of Water and the Environment of Uganda, local chairman, local councillor of Mukono district, Regional Manager of Somadora Company, Joint Technical Committee members, representative of the Joint Supervision Team, colleagues and friends, good morning. It is my pleasure to start with thanking the government and people of Uganda for the warm welcoming and reception that received us since our arrival to share with you this very important event. We are here today to celebrate with our partner and colleagues from Uganda the launching of the first implemented batch of the contract drilling 75 groundwater wells in Uganda for drinking purposes in several remote communities. I would like to draw your kind attention to the bilateral technical protocol which was signed between our two sister countries in the field of water resources management in January 2010 for implementing four main components to support our sister country, the Republic of Uganda, represented by the Ministry of Water and Environment. One of the main components is drilling and preparing of 75 groundwater wells in different regions in Uganda, which aims at securing clean drinking water for communities of 23 districts to serve about 200,000 Ugandese citizens have no access to safe water. As part of our technical cooperation in the field of water resources management between Egypt and Uganda, we seek the sustainable utilization of the Nile Basin water resources, which is our resources. We are the family of the Nile, in the general and groundwater in particular for the good of our people. As we witness the challenges facing the majority of our people in the Nile Basin, in terms of lack of access to clean water and sanitation, floods, drought, environmental degradation, inadequate water infrastructure, and many others toward the achievement of Millennium Development Goals. Egypt has started the fruitful technical cooperation with Uganda by signing the MOU in 2010 for joint implementation of valley tank construction equipment, construction of water harvesting dams, drilling and preparing groundwater wells with electromechanical. Actually, we increase the number of wells and use the manual techniques. But I assure you, we'll try the coming wells to use the solar system, so we'll save your effort and we'll get the water with little effort. Providing the project management unit with transportation vehicles and conducting capacity building and specialized training program for the relevant Ugandan colleagues. These activities are to be financed through the Egyptian grant, total $4.5 million US. Drilling of the 75 groundwater wells in different districts in Uganda with an Egyptian grant of $1 million US will provide potable water to serve the citizens in rural regions. 10 groundwater wells currently implemented will serve 10 villages, are getting 5 districts. 10 villages are getting benefit from those wells with more than 25,000 cabins. It is a great pleasure to be here today for the launching of the first batch of the project under the bilateral technical cooperation protocol between Egypt and Uganda. In presence of my colleague, Her Excellency Minister of Water and Environment. Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, Egypt will continue the implementation, drilling the remaining wells in the 19th district. And where Egypt will continue forever the cooperation between the people of Uganda and the people of Egypt. Actually, we are one big family and we will never be separated for any reason. Where the technical committee agreed to implement the project on a number of patches along the contract. And I assure you, anytime you need to train any technical personnel or engineer, you are more than welcome. Anytime, just give me a call and I will do it just like this. Stating that it is our duty as a One Nile Basin family to help each other and work together to overcome the emerging water resources challenges facing our region and to enable our children to have a better developed and prosperous future. I conclude my remark by wishing stronger relation for our ties between Egypt and Uganda, actually between the people of Egypt and the people of Uganda, and prosperous future for our people and the new generation. God bless our cooperation and thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister for Water and Irrigation, in charge of the Egyptian government.
I remember the time, all she had was a smile through the raging tides in the stormy wind.
And the sounds of war, like a child she'll